Tony Khan made an announcement on Dynamite tonight. He told TV Insider that this was going to be a big announcement and quote, "I think this surprise is different than anything we've promoted before," end quote. Well, in the end, the huge announcement is AEW is going to do a co-promoted show with New Japan at the United Center in Chicago. So there has been lots of crossover with AEW and New Japan. So I don't know how that's much different than anything he's promoted before. He also said in an interview that he could see a joint big AEW Ring of Honor show in the future, but it's like you're already using Ring of Honor titles on AEW. So isn't that a joint show? I don't know. All I know is the only person that seems to be that excited about it is Khan. This is from my vidIQ analytics program. Take a look over the past year. The Hannibal TV has about 39 million views in the past year. Ring of Honor only has about 26 million views. New Japan only had about 13 million in the past 12 months. Okay, so that's this big announcement that these companies that were owned by millionaire corporations are being beat by a guy that works part-time at a recreation complex for the city of Ottawa. That's pathetic. That's absolutely pathetic. I'm sorry. It is. I'm like literally whooping those companies' ass. And Tony Khan's acting like he's acquiring some hot product. Now, that's not saying that I'm not very successful at what I do, and I appreciate all the fan support. And please subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed. By the way, NXT did another 0.12 rating last night. Triple H said in a recent interview that the ratings have stabilized, and he understands that the fans are going to be dropping because they keep putting wrestlers on TV that aren't necessarily ready to be on TV because they're hiring football players and other athletes with no experience and training them from scratch. And I don't think NXT even does house shows anymore. So these wrestlers are getting their very first matches on TV. So this is why I'm working on an independent series right now, Blood Hunter, Thirst and Rage, because I don't find the wrestling business too interesting these days. Congratulations to Killer Kross, though, and Scarlett Bordeaux, I believe her last name is. They got married. Good luck to them. They got married in Alaska. I did do an interview with Kross just before he started with WWE. Seemed like a really nice guy. Mike's his weak announcement. It seems like Tony Khan's announcements get weaker and weaker. And I just, like, these announcements don't appeal at all to mainstream people. At all. Like, what happened? I guess Adam Cole, who nobody gives a shit about, popped up on the big screen during this announcement, and he announced he would face Tomohiro Ishii in an Owen Hart qualifying match on this show. So it's just funny because if you go out on the street and say, hey, there's going to be a joint show with AEW and Tomohiro Ishii is going to be on there, no one's going to care other than the smart marks of smart marks. Like, I'm a wrestling reporter. I don't even know who this person is because Japanese wrestling is boring to me because I can't understand them. And it's a lot of gymnastics. It's a lot of leg slapping. So I just find it funny that it's like, it's the only companies that are going to benefit from this affiliation are New Japan and Ring of Honor, which at least Tony Khan owns, because you saw the views that those two companies are getting, Ring of Honor and New Japan. Being affiliated with AEW is only going to help them. Will it bring AEW down? Would they be better investing their money in WWE guys that mainstream people would know and would want to watch? I think so. I can tell you one thing. If Ric Flair debuted at AEW, if Ric Flair appeared in AEW and they promoted it, it would get a better rating than a joint New Japan AEW show. I guarantee that, just because people know who Ric Flair is, even at 70 years old. Tyler, yeah, this is a big announcement that's going to change wrestling forever. It's going to help the other two companies, but the good Americans from New Japan, like the guys, I don't even know if Jericho's still in it, but Moxley and Jericho and Lance Archer, they're already in AEW. So I don't know who else they have that's an American that aren't signed to AEW that would make a difference. Yes, I get more views than New Japan, and I find that funny. Because as I said in my report yesterday, someone from New Japan told my lawyer who was dealing with them about someone else when he brought up my name that, oh, I'm not a New Japan type of wrestler. Well, obviously I'm not, because I actually get views. But Jason says NXT sucks. Rob Jones, yes, I did kick their ass over the past year. And I'm not hating on them. I honestly, I'm glad there's other places for wrestlers to work, but it's just not going to make a difference. It's not. You need to sign Goldberg. As old as he is, he'll pop a better rating than a joint show with New Japan. And I'm not saying that would help them long term, but that would pop a better rating. Yeah, Al, Ric Flair on a pay-per-view would get more interest. Mike stopped watching Dynamite to watch my live stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I love all you guys for your support. And Saturday, I'm interviewing Greg Valentine, I believe at 4-ish p.m. And Sunday, I'm interviewing the Cat, Jerry Lawler's ex-wife, who was also in WWE. So for all you super smart marks that still watch New Japan, even that it's at its lowest popularity ever and are excited about this announcement, congratulations. This forbidden door, how is it even a forbidden door anymore? For what? Has it been almost a year? It feels like it's been almost a year. There has been an agreement with New Japan, and you own Ring of Honor, so how is it a forbidden door anymore? I think we can safely say it's no longer a forbidden door. What do you guys think? And yeah, the Tom Pritchard deep dive shoot interview on Iron Sheik is still airing on this channel, so I encourage you guys to switch over. He is taking fan questions. Have a good night. Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please help me out and like this video, then click the subscribe and get notifications buttons so you don't miss any of my latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Facebook at The Hannibal TV for more live streams and videos. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Hannibal TV.